Hi, Dave Scotland for cgswot.com, and welcome to another tutorial. This time round it's a quick tip, and I came across this problem and was speaking to some other people that also had this problem, and basically it's about when you need to run a Mac script that is an MCR file. Now, there's two main sorts of Mac scripts that people use. There's the MS file, and there's the MCR file. Now, MS files can basically be run just using the Mac script run script, and you just literally click that, navigate to the MS file and run it, and the script runs in the Mac's interface. But an MCR file works a little bit differently. Now, this particular project I was working on, I was going to do a little bit of compositing in Nuke, and I wanted to get the camera data out of Macs into Nuke. Now, usually the first port of call for me is to check out the scriptspot.com, which has some fantastic scripts, and I did find a couple of scripts that were handy. There was the Nuke to Macs and the Macs to Nuke script, and they work quite well for what I needed. But then I came across at CG Society, I came across this Nukem version 2.8.3, and it had exactly what I was looking for. It had some great options in it, and some good custom settings that you could change inside the script. So basically where the problem is how to get that MCR script to run. So once you download your script, you've got usually it's a zip file, sometimes it's just a raw MCR file. So what I'll do is I'll just unpack this script, and we'll have a look, and it's just the one file. It's Nukem 283 MCR. So what I can do in Macs is just go Mac script, run script, and there it is there. And if I double click on it, or click on it and then open, you'll see that nothing actually happens in the scene, and I'm expecting to see that interface. And the reason for that is that an MCR is waiting for me to actually apply it to a button or a toolbar. And to do that, we come up to customize user interface, and this pops up in your window, and you've got keyboard, toolbars, quads, menus and colors, and we want toolbars. And somewhere in this list, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky, where it appears in the list is often up to how the person wrote the script and the name of the script and what category it was assigned to, things like that, and also some of the preference settings in your actual 3D Max. But the easiest way to do it is to just scan this list when it's set up for all commands in category, and somewhere in that list is that MCR that we just ran. Now I know it's Nukem, so I can just highlight one of the choices here and just hit N, and it'll go down to the N section of the list, and there it is right there, Nukem 2.8.3. So what we need to do over on the right hand side is we need to click New, and we get New Toolbar here, and I'm just going to type in Nukem, and you can type in whatever you want for the description here or for the name of it, and go OK. And what happens is it pops up this little tool over to the side here, and it's waiting for us to drag our script into that toolbar. So if you just drag and drop straight in there, and it creates a button. And what you can do is then just drag that button up onto your toolbar at the top. You'll see here it's just sort of drop down onto a new sort of toolbar area. But there is the button there. We can close the custom user interface. And now from within Macs, I can click that Nukem, and it pops up with the interface. And I can select the camera, and it pops up with the camera. Select OK. So it's got camera 1 as the camera to export to Nuke. I can select objects and actually put objects, geometry. I can put dummy objects, helpers, things like that, and select those, and they'll appear here in the objects. And then you just set an output path, and then once you're happy with all of your settings, you just click Nukem, and it creates the files for you in that output path. So this isn't really a tutorial on that particular script, that Newcomb 2.8. It is a very handy script, and I'll probably do a tutorial later on that'll probably involve it when we go from Max into Nuke, as we've done in the past with After Effects. So I just wanted to share that with you. A lot of people do have problems with those MCR script files, and now that you know how to get them to work, I thoroughly suggest that you have a look at Script Swot. It has literally thousands of scripts available to work with 3D Studio Max. I could just type in here After Effects, and it'll give me a list of scripts that are relative to or related to 3D Studio Max. There's a After Effects keyframe exporter there, Render 3D, AE Render. So there's all of these scripts, and you can see there's quite a lot there that have a relativity to After Effects relative to Max or 3D Studio Max. So you'll find that once you start to use scripts and use this resource, you'll find that the pathways that really do start to open up between applications just using these scripts. And I thoroughly recommend using scripts. It's a great way to get applications to talk to one another and to really shortcut a lot of hard work. So a lot of people have spent a lot of time writing these scripts to really to shortcut those hours of repetitive tasks and things like that. So give it a go. That's MCR scripts. Until next time, bye for now.